Hi guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and today we're going to make this cute Get Well card, and it has a little tissue box inside, as you can see. We're going to make that, and we are going to use some product from our sponsor, Tomatoink, and I'll tell you a little bit more about them in the video. But this was printed with their cartridges. Their cartridges are recycled, but they have a 100% guarantee on them. Their company is environmentally friendly, remanufactured cartridges that help reduce the landfill waste and conserve resources and save you money. And believe me, they did save me money. These are like $6, I think, or something like that a piece, and my printer takes 4 cartridges, and I buy lots of cartridges because I do lots of printing. So we want to thank them for sponsoring our video today, and as you can see, it prints very vibrant, and I have no problems at all with them so far. So let's get on into the video on how to make this card. So we're going to test these cartridges out that Tomatoink sent us by doing a pattern on here for our card base. So we're just going to do a square, and then I'm going to come up here and change it to 5.25, and I'm going to unlock that because I want this to be 4. So that's going to be our card mat on the top. Now of course we don't want it black, and I want to print so that I can see what these cartridges are going to do. So we're going to go over here, click on the square, and then click on Print and Patterns. And it's going to bring us up all of these patterns. Now you can go down here and filter it any way that you want. I think the one that I looked at earlier is way down here at the bottom, so we're going to slide down here, and there we go. We're going to choose that one right there. So just click on it, and it is going to put it in your little square there. And then we want to bring in an image, and I just put in flag, as you can see right there, because we want a little flag that we can type Get Well Soon in, and there's a good one right there. Insert image. Of course it brings it in huge, and we don't want that, so let's take it down to the size that we want. That looks good right there. So we'll bring it over here, and then we want to click on text, and we want to type Get Well Soon. And then we want to shrink that down, of course, so that it will fit right there. Make it a little bit larger. Okay, that looks good. Now I'm going to take this off. I don't want this point on here, so I'm going to show you how to get rid of that point. Just insert a square. Doesn't matter what color you're putting on here. All we're going to do is use it to cut that end off. I'm going to put that square right up on that end, just like that. I'm going to click on the flag, hold my shift key down, and click on the square, and then come down here and click slice, and it will take that end off for us, just like that. And then we can just get rid of these and put our Get Well back up there. Okay, we're going to bring it to the front, move to front. There we go, that looks good. Now we want to have this to right on the top of here, and as it is, it's going to cut, so we don't want it to cut. You're going to go over to the scissors, you're going to click on those, and you want to click on right, and then just any ink. You don't have to click on the color that you're going to use, just any one will do. And then we have to make sure that this is joined, so we're going to click on the wording, hold your shift key down and click on the flag, and then click attach. Okay, so now that is going to print on top of that flag. And you know that by looking over here beside the G, it's got that little write on there. So we know that that's going to write on top of there. You need to make sure that you put your pen in your Cricut. And then we know that this is going to cut. The little flag's going to cut out. And we know that this is going to print and then cut. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and click Make It. And as you can see, it's got print and cut, and then draw and cut. So that's what we want right there. So continue. We will select our Cricut. And then we can go ahead and send that to our printer and then get everything cut out. And then we'll go put our card together. So there is our image printed, and you can see with the new Cricut Design Space, it puts just a box around it. This is the new cut box. Instead of taking up your whole sheet of paper like those other registration marks did, this is what you get in the new Cricut Design Space. So we're going to put this on our Cricut mat and then take it to our Cricut to cut. So this is our sponsor's website for today. Tomatoink is the name of the website. And since I use tons and tons of cartridges, I am very excited about getting my cartridges at really less than half price. And so far the cartridges have been absolutely wonderful. I've not had a problem with them at all. They print very vibrant. My HP, and I have an older HP, it took them with no problem. As you can see, you can get HP, Brother, Epson, Canon, Lexmark, Samsung, Dell, and then many, many more brands. You can get all the cartridges for those. You can buy paper and accessories from them as well. Every month, I think, I'm pretty sure that's true, each month they have a fresh deals, and you can get a coupon. If you click on that, it shows you this month it's 9% off of any order, but we have a special deal for you, and I am thinking that it is a 15% off. Yes, it is a 15% off coupon, and I will leave that code below, and it's for the month of August. So that is a fantastic deal. If you order more than $50 worth, then you get free shipping in the US. If you order less than that, your shipping is just $3.99, so that is a fantastic deal as well. Save a little green, grow a little green. This company is dedicated to our environment, which is fantastic. As you know, they make no more land, so if we don't take care of the land that we have now, then our future children, grandchildren will not have a safe place to live. It says that's why we're reducing the carbon footprint of the ink and toner cartridges by recycling and partnering with OneTreePlanet.org. Let's see, they have a warranty. Every item you purchase is backed with our 100% satisfaction 1-year money-back guarantee. That's fantastic. So go over and check them out. It is www.tomatoink.com, and check on some cartridges for your printer. All right, let's get back to making our card. We are going to make a standard A2 card. We want to cut is 11 inches, or if you already have paper that's 11 inches, then you just need to slice it in half. But we want to cut 11 inches and then by 4 1/4. So that is your standard A2 card base right there. Now we want to make a little tissue box card, so what we want to cut now is a piece that is 5 1/2. So there's 5 1/2, and then by 3 inches. Alright, so let's lay this aside. Bring in our scoreboard. Now on this standard A2 card, what you want to score at 5.5. That's your center. So score at 5.5. There's your card base. And then on this little piece, you want to lay it in with the 5.5 inch this way. You want to score at 1 inch, 2.5 inches, 3.5 inches, and at 5. So that is 1 inch, 2.5, 3.5, and 5. And then you're going to lay that one aside. Go ahead and fold and burnish. So that's how our little box is going to go together, just like that. Alright, so we have, see, it cut beautifully. This is what it means when it says the bleed marks. You see there's a little bit there. That means that it cuts really well without leaving any white around your image. So there is our image, printed very, very well. And then here's our little flag. So let's take this off. Cute. Now we want to cut a little oval in the top of this, and you know, to put it in there you'd have to try to make sure that you get it straight. So an easy way is take a sticky note, cut you an oval out of that sticky note, take it and then stick it on there where you want it to cut out. I think right there looks good. Let's see. That looks straight. So stick that on there where you want it. Turn your punch over and then put it up in there and then cut out exactly where that sticky note is. Then you get your perfect center cut, just like that. Okay, now you're ready to assemble your card. So I made it to go this way. Of course, you could make a different pattern and have it open up this way. That would be great too. But I made my pattern to go this way. So let's just put it on there. There you go. And then we'll put our little fishtail banner on right there. Now I want to color inside these letters just because it seems that they're a little bit flat, so I'm just going to use my Nuvo brush script pen, and this is in the light lavender color, and I'm just going to color inside those letters. So there we go. I think that makes them stand out a little bit more. And then on the inside, what we're going to do, first we're going to stick this together just like that. So let's put a little bit of glue right here. Okay, so now we have that. And what we're going to do is we're going to put adhesive on this part right here. We're going to put some adhesive on this part and this part. So let's run that adhesive. And you're going to put quite a bit on this because you want it to stick really well. And then we're going to put it right up at that score line. Lay that. Let's put it in the center. Put it up to that score line. Lay it down. And then you're going to close your card. And then when you open it up, there you've got a little tissue box. And then we're going to get a little tissue. Now you want to pull your tissue apart so that you just have one layer, or if you have one layer tissue, then that's fine. I have some of that good tissue, so it's a couple of layers here. So just pull your tissue apart because you want a really thin tissue to go in here. You don't want anything really thick. I like to fold my tissue up. Just fold it up a little bit, and then what I do is I cut this bottom part off, because if you don't, you've got too much bulk there and your card doesn't fold flat. So just cut the bottom off and then stuff it down in there. You still get that effect, but you don't have that bulk. So there's your tissue, and then you can close your card. That is our little tissue card. It says get well soon, and there's our little tissue box with the tissue in there. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please go over and visit our sponsor, Tomatoink. And we want to thank them for sponsoring this video and for sending us these ink cartridges. They have been very, very useful. I look forward to ordering many, many more from them. So go over and get your ink cartridges. I think these were like $6 a piece versus, you know, $30 in town. And they have a guarantee on them, so that is fantastic. We will talk to you guys later. We'll see you tomorrow with more videos. Bye-bye.